Guys, TommyC is going to give us a really enlightened perspective here, okay?
Bowblax, in my opinion, is extremely mentally ill.
The autistic YouTuber has not adjusted well to adulthood and is doing lots of embarrassing things. Groundbreaking stuff, guys. You don't get these takes anywhere else. You only get these takes from TommyC. He's going to give us a dance? He's going to do the truffle shuffle in the middle of the room? What's the plan here? Dude, the cadence is making it almost impossible to listen to. I don't know why Becky's done this. Why have you done this? Okay, you know, I don't like Kino Casino all the time, but PvP kind of spit in there.
Kuihman would also post a fun edit of his conversation with Bowblax several months ago.
Bowblax has addressed the dress. Okay, he's deleted the tweet. Fortunately, I screenshotted it. I've had it waiting. So Bowblax says, my privacy was violated by a live stream viewer who screenshotted a brief moment where my private emails showed up for a login pop-up and used that information to find and spread images without my consent. So how is your privacy violated by a live stream viewer viewing your live stream? How does that work? It was on your live stream. How is that a violation of your privacy? It's not private if you put it on your live stream. That's not how that works. Showed up for a login pop-up and used that information to find and spread images without my consent. Find and spread images. Like, yeah, okay, they didn't find them with your express consent. They didn't spread them with your express consent, but you posted them publicly. They can be found and they can be spread. You consent to that by posting them. Yeah, archivist, by the way. You didn't give the specific person your express consent to do these things, no. But you publicly posted them. And when you do that, they can be found. They can be spread. You do that knowing they can be found. They can be spread. You posted a photo that had half of your face in one of the photos where it was very clearly you. If you didn't want it to be found, you shouldn't have posted that. What software caused your emails to show up for a login pop-up? Never heard that issue before. It was a Gmail login pop-up. The window defaulted to popping up on the wrong monitor. Why are you doing it by monitor? Why don't you have a separate browser for streaming that you do on window capture? Why? It's your fault, dude. It's your fault. You have been streaming for years. You have been a YouTuber for years. You should know these things. But no, you expect live stream viewers to just turn a blind eye, to just forget that they saw certain things in your live stream. Like, how retarded. What a stupid position to take. So, with that in mind, let's A-log TommyC's coverage of Bowblax, okay? He did a Bowblax stream yesterday. I want to see what stupid old man is saying to fill some time and farm a YouTube segment.
And this is how are you behind the glass and in front of it.
Dude, we're back, man.
We're back, yeah. I'm actually
Back, dude.
This episode of Shot from the Point, like all Shot from the Point episodes, barely hanging on by the good grace of Elon Musk, but more so Musty. All these episodes are brought to you by Musty, and anything that he wants to throw out, he's the only reason we're saved. We're looking for weeks down. Now, I do want to explain a couple things.
His audio balancing is terrible. His microphone is terrible. You know, this guy has a whole audio interface. You know, TommyC, despite being completely incomprehensible on his streams, has a whole audio interface. He has like a whole mixer box thing. He's using an XLR microphone. He has a proper setup, and he still sounds like shit every episode.
If the satellite changes, you might get a blip, but we got it down. We've worked on it the last couple days. We should be okay. But there are going to be times when it's not going to look, the quality's not going to be as high as you normally did. But we also actually got things running on Kick, but doesn't look as good as it normally do. One day that'll change when we get steady DSL. Starlink works great, and I highly recommend it if you're in the boonies. The problem with Starlink is it's erratic. At times it can actually be faster than DSL, but slower, but just not as consistent. And it's really wonderful if you can have it, but you're never streaming in HD.
Dude, I can't hear a word he's saying.
This is not, it's not the best thing to stream in. Maybe the tech will be there one day. I don't put anything past Elon Musk. But this is the best we can do, but I also learned some things. You can really stream with just about any upload and download rate, but the resolution is like, this one's going to be in 720. You're not going to see too much in 1080 from me until we get a regular line running.
Don't want to see you in 1080, buddy. Trust.
I don't know. We have yet to drop a frame though. God, it's kind of weird. So good. Also, I'm very rusty. I'm not in my. I'm uncomfortable. It's just not. I'm not.
He's not in his full Howard Stern mode today, guys, okay? It's not quite going to be like the Howard Stern show.
Anyway. Well, if I'm on your phone, you're not going to notice the difference, you know, more than likely. But getting this stuff back on the road and finally dropping 2 frames dropped, Dad help. If it is...
Oh, boy, guys, we're up to 5,200 likes. Oh, boy, guys, a huge stream, W stream. Oh, boy.
Less than a percentage point. But, Bowblax. Did you hear about Bowblax there, Paul?
Well, I actually woke up to it. Core called me and showed it to me. It was one of the most disgusting shit I have ever seen.
The thing is, like, I remember I was talking to Verse for like a while, like 15 minutes. He goes, "Have you seen it?" And I'm like, "I need to lie because I hadn't." And he goes, "I'll send it to you." I was like, "You know, you really don't have to. I'll take your fucking word for it." No, it's like censored. And it was like, I think it was the same thing. What's the thing put out there? But that's the only thing I saw was a censored picture. I don't need to hear it.
I saw most. I was disgusted, dude. I nearly gagged, vomited.
All right, I guess I'm gonna have to ask you. Like, was there really semen involved, like on his legs or something?
I'm trying not to remember, but like I think there was.
I'm not looking at it. I just took. When I saw, don't look at the internet. I figured that was the case.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for a few people. I really feel bad for Augie. I was watching. It was just really uncomfortable being mocked. Not that. And the way the drama community is going about it is the way he would go about it. So anytime I feel a little bit bad, I just think about what he would have done to somebody else and what he has done to other people, like Tipster and stuff like that. I mean, long after the whole Tipster thing was dead with Nick. Well, was it ever really dead with Nick? Long after that, he just went on his what he called openly bully streams and stuff like that. So I don't feel bad, but I can't help to say you're not. By the way, you're not getting the same stream here as everybody else. I have different opinions. I look at it fucking a lot different. Maybe it's probably because I'm old, and I guess I just don't get.
Guys, TommyC is going to give us a really enlightened perspective here. Okay, he's not going to give you the same shit you hear from everyone else. Okay, he's going to give you a really enlightened, unique perspective. Let's hear it.
Dog piling as much as they used to. Bowblax, in my opinion, is extremely mentally ill. I think it probably something that was always there that was actually beyond his control that went to fruition around 27. I've seen so many situations. We know about the Rockstar 27 Club. I've also thought back, and when my friends were a little wacky when they were 19, really usually got locked up or seeing doctors by the time they're 27. I don't know. I know there's no scientific evidence about that, but there's something about that age in my experience.
Hot take, guys. The autistic guy hasn't adjusted well to adulthood. Okay? Crazy ascended take here. The autistic YouTuber has not adjusted well to adulthood and is doing lots of embarrassing things. Groundbreaking stuff, guys. Groundbreaking stuff. You don't get these takes anywhere else. You only get these takes from TommyC. Thank you for the $5, Master Mark. Huge appreciated. Make sure to shill. With all these viewers, you might not get another chance. Very true. With all these totally legitimate viewers here, okay? All 2,000 of you who are totally here and listening to the sound of my voice right now. Definitely not botted by some malicious actor. Real and true viewers, true fans. With all of you here right now, it's important to remind you that I need the knee removed from my neck, okay? Again, I'm under attack again, really. This is just another case of me being under attack. Really? This is just another sign that I'm just completely under attack. People are after me all the time, okay? People trying to get me. There's a knee on my neck. So that's why, guys, it's so important that, first of all, you like the stream, because we need real people to like the stream, okay? That's important, first of all. Second of all, there is a Stream Elements link in the pin chat message. This is awesome stuff. YouTube, do not take any cut from the money you give me there. We love it. We love Stream Elements. However, as much as I love Stream Elements, I understand that some people prefer the convenience of YouTube. And that's why we ask for recurring memberships, okay? Recurring memberships are huge because they help build a baseline of income on the channel that I can always rely on. So make sure, guys, if you don't have one already, join the channel, get a recurring memberships, get access to the emotes. It's very awesome. It's very epic, okay? We love recurring memberships, okay? However, if you already have a recurring membership, a great way of giving money, another great way of giving money, is to gift someone else a membership. Or you can give 5 people a membership, or even 10 people, or 20 people at once, 50 people at once, a membership, okay? You can go crazy with them. It's very hype in the chat when people gift memberships. Obviously, there's a lot of people here right now who I'm sure don't have memberships. So it'd be great to give some right now, I'm sure, okay? If you don't want to give a membership, though, there's other ways to support. You can buy a super chat, which will highlight a message and read it out on TTS if the value is over $5. Or you can buy a super sticker, which is a YouTube image or GIF that we highlight in chat and I'll describe it to you. You can go to discord.gg/Kuihman, twitter.com/Kuihman, or reddit.com/r/Kuihman. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Open your wallets, open your hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, guys, bots don't have hearts to open, okay? They don't have hearts and they don't have wallets to open. So that means you just need to open your hearts and wallets twice as wide for all the bots that are here, okay? Thank you.
So I think a lot of that is what have you. The other part of this, I don't believe for a minute that he didn't do this on purpose. It's probably some kind of humiliation. We throw that around a lot. Humiliation fetish. I think this might be the real thing. Some people are just dopey.
I mean, like he had like a Fansly, right? A fucking OnlyFans, where he just sold images of himself, and he had like another account of his trans persona.
I'm going to give you some speculation that I don't know if it's 100% true or not. I haven't gotten this confirmed, but I thought this was a conversation with somebody that I had, and Fansly, which actually makes me feel bad. From what I've been told, even Bowblax is doing all right and just killing it on YouTube. And let's not forget, this guy did kill it on YouTube with some advice that he got in my server from Scrubby. And he did a good job at it. I mean, we watched a lot of the videos here. Wait for the Bowblax video was, commonly said throughout the community.
Wow, man, well. You finally did it. You finally found an audience that chats as much as you speak. Diggers up so bigly right now.
Thank you for the $5, Jimberly. Thank you.
I was told, take this with a pinch of salt, that his parents, and I did hear some audio, his parents said something to the effect of they weren't proud of him. I can see two reasons they came up with that. They expected more from him, didn't understand his disability, and maybe overestimated. Hey, thanks so much. Hi, Tommy, Matt.
If my kid spent his entire childhood, entire teenage years, and almost his entire adulthood playing Sonic non-stop, and his times were that bad, I wouldn't be fucking proud of him either.
It's Walt.
Yeah, wrong guy.
Wrong guy. Blake Hell, you're not making all the right decisions these days.
No clout over here, dude.
Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Don't worry about it. So I was told that they said they weren't really proud of him. Now, like I said, that could be they expected something else. They expected something different. They thought he was beneath it. All those types of things. And maybe it's like a Christian thing, like, the Christian families, like, we're not going to kind of not recognize like how bad the thing is. And I think when you do something like that, you don't see people's, there is a ceiling to our capabilities. I'm never going to be a Harvard graduate. Not that I want to be, but there are people out there that want stuff like that. They can't have it because we have our limitations as human beings. And I was also told, if you remember, what was the famous, the Boo Ghost meltdown with Nick?
Oh yeah, the Mario stream on Augie.
Yeah, the Mario.
Yeah, let me
Ghost.
speak.
Yeah. Thanks. So, we had all that. I was told, don't know if it's around the same time or not, that around the time they told him that, that's when that happened. And what that tells me is they said they weren't proud. He looks at through YouTube eyes and says, well, they're not proud because I'm not considered the smartest guy in the room. So I'm going to, if this is true, target Nick because he is considered the smartest guy in the room. And if I can beat him, then I'm the smarter guy and they'll be proud.
What?
I'd bet money if that was true or not. I don't know if it is.
How would that be true? Bowblax didn't challenge Nick in the Boo Boss stream. Bowblax copyright struck stuff and got confronted over it. What the fuck are you talking about?
But I bet hard cash. That's what caused that. We saw some evidence just prior to that he was just trying to get Nick. And remember, I warned about this stuff in 2019. He doesn't know the difference between competing with somebody and snaking him. He doesn't know. I don't think he does it. So if he thought that, he could make Nick look dumb, that he would be the most respected, then he could go back to his parents, even though if that, let's say his plan worked, they probably would, but you're still on YouTube. I expected more from you. Either, again, not knowing his limitations and not knowing like how lucky he was. There's also another possibility. His parents are jealous. I've seen this before. He brought in more money. He's driving around a Tesla. I can't feel anything but awful about the whole situation. I don't feel awful. I mean, I can't even say he asked for it. I guess he did. Would he do it to me? Certainly. He always looked for things to get me. He even told me we were cool and then privately told people that he needed medication to deal with me 5 years after any kind of incident. As soon as something like the Mama Max thing came up, he was first there to pile on. And then first to apologize and then tell somebody else he never liked me to begin with. I came to expect that, and I did tell people ahead of time. So this is going to be a bit like the tipster thing, a little bit. Like, I don't, it's tough for me to to do the jokes and all that shit. I've already done all the jokes. I used to say the most horrible thing about Bowblax long before this shit. And I'm not terribly surprised after what I learned in the summer about the, gender confusion that it went down this way. I wasn't even all that shocked.
I can't do the jokes, guys. I feel too bad for my autistic nephew.
And I don't like seeing people suffer.
Shut the fuck up.
Sure. Did he ask for it? Sure. Do I gotta like it? No. Are we friends? No. Has he treated me good? No. Would he fuck me in a heartbeat? Yes. But I can't go over every picture and I don't have any, I'm out of jokes. I'm a little distracted trying to put my life together and get my streaming thing back together. Wow,
guys, he's so ascended. He's so ascended. He's really on that high horse is looking great.
I just don't have it. That's not to say that, I'm above.
Wow, that's a really tall horse he's on right now.
I'm not anywhere. They got to deal with the way they deal with it. I'm dealing with the way I deal with it. And I'm not trying to sound like better because believe me, I'm not. And if somebody pissed me off the right way, I'd be right there with them. I just can't do it. It was hard for me to watch Augie. I know how much they loved each other. But Augie Bowblax put Augie in the worst position possible. New arcade room looks awesome. Thank you. You want to see it? I'm so fucking bragging about this shit. There's my new cave.
Cameras and stuff.
Yeah. It's nice.
No, he's got a multi-camera. For what? What are you gonna use this angle for, Tommy? You planning on standing up? You're planning on getting out of your chair midstream? Unpainted wall. You're planning on getting out. You're planning on standing up, Tommy. That's what this angle's for. Yeah.
I'm so fucking bragging about this shit. There's my new cave.
Cameras and stuff.
Yeah. It's nice, huh? I gotta go to the gym.
Do you have a clip of that?
So bad. Bowblax always felt like something.
Yeah, we needed this camera. We needed this camera angle. This was valuable.
Someone who can never accept his own personality, like you and Nick. He didn't realize how good he had it. I don't think his parents did either. Maybe driven by his parents' disappointment. How can
the guy had his own niche. He just had his own niche, dude. All he had to do was just retweets. That's it. He could have probably bought another Tesla.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have bought the Tesla to begin with. But I don't know.
Yeah, but that kind of brings back
Coach Red Pill. No, Coach Red Pill kind of went hard with his multicam setup. They were good cameras, okay? He spoke to them. He turned around, did different shots with different cameras, The fuck is this for? He's going to give us a dance? He's going to do the truffle shuffle in the middle of the room? What's the plan here? What is the plan? What is this for? Explain this to me. At what point, what moments in this stream is this going to come in handy?
The guy had his own niche. He just had his own niche, dude. All he had to do was just retweets. That's it. He could have probably bought another Tesla.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have bought the Tesla to begin with. But I don't know.
Yeah, but that kind of brings back the whole parents thing. He thought maybe if I buy a Tesla, they'll be impressed or they'll believe in me.
Nothing works. How can I get excited over that? I gotta laugh. I can't. I'm not built that way. I'm fucking. Maybe I'm getting old. Having kids of my own. My daughter stopped over. She's damn near 17. My life flashed before my eyes.
It's kind of like such a childish mentality, though. He thinks, okay, I'm gonna buy something. That's how I'm gonna impress.
Yeah, exactly.
No. It just like proves
my parents don't approve. That's because I'm not smarter than Nick DiOrio. I'll make Nick DiOrio stupid. Everybody think I'm smart, and then I'll be the smartest guy in the room, and then my parents will love me. Holy fucking shit, that's deep.
Also, I'm gonna.
Dude, what is this crazy, just like retarded conspiracies come up with? Bowblax wanting to take out Nick DiOrio to impress his parents. Bowblax is a fucking retard. I don't think he's dumb enough to think his parents give a fuck who Nick DiOrio is. Even I don't think that.
I'm gonna buy a dress.
Yeah, and I can see how, no matter what he's doing, gets the result he wants, and that could drive you insane. Because, by the way, that stuff on OnlyFans is insanity. That's what it is. It's insanity.
Yeah, actual giga projection, for real.
That's all it is. It's
dude.
Insanity of a young man. I can't tell you about trans issues or whether it's real or it's I don't know any of that shit, man. I know what I believe, but I surely don't know if it's true. I'm not a doctor. And even if I was, doctors change their mind, science changes all the time. But I think it's some sort of insanity. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like the current environment, the thing to do, is the desperation for attention, which is definitely a factor here.
Do you think smartest guy in the room when you hear Nick speak? Depends on the room. Bowblax, TommyC, Matt Pitt, Tyrone the birth controller, Xylee, maybe.
For that out, you're just doing it for the attention. Like when you're a YouTuber, that's exactly what that's what you depend on. When you're mentally ill, you might do something crazy like this. I don't know. But if somebody wants to I got a whole set of stuff. If somebody wants I would be kind of interested if somebody had something intelligent to say about it, or if you guys want to call in and maybe set me straight or something like that. But it's just like I don't have like everything's been said. I wasn't around to stream. If I hated him more, I got over my hate for him. I feel like there's sort of weird pressure to like dunk on him. He's been dunked on. It's just kind of cowardly to do it now, isn't it? You know? And I don't think this is over, by the way. I think this is gonna go somewhere else. You know?
I really like don't know how it could get worse, other than just
it could always get worse, buddy.
despawning.
I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't care what fucking war zone you're in. I don't care about it. Can
There are a lot of Nick haters in my chat. I've noticed this. A lot of people in my chat who hate Nick. A lot of people have been banned for calling him fatty, I fear.
Things get fucking worse. That's one thing I learned about this life. It could always get worse. So yeah, it's not. And by the way, it's not some fucking like I can't say this. I'm not better than them, and this is not me trying to like be different or what have you. It's just my lack of jokes. I just like I'm stunned. I thought he was a backstabbing little YouTube snake, not a seriously mentally ill person that probably needs to be under constant care. I don't think this is even just like being transgender either, or anything like that.
Really?
This goes well beyond that.
No, what, you don't think Bobby is like legitimately transgender? You think Bobby is just like some weird autistic crazy freak who just wants to show his wiener online? Really? You don't think he's like legitimately transgender? Whoa, no way.
I don't understand.
Yeah, he betrayed his own gender.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, he's such a snake. He's such a freak. Bowblax is an AGP freak with humiliation forever. Probably has his wiener's hand turned the Instagram wake up. Yeah.
Now that's a fucking image.
Were you in that? You were in that call, right? And so I know.
No, I was just around.
That's the sound of the police.
Oh, you just got claimed?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Fucking KSI is what it is. Or was it? No, not KS. Yeah, KRS-One. That's who it was.
KSI.
KRS-One was a rapper in New York.
I know.
Oh man. So, Tommy, when are YouTubers not mentally ill? I think. I don't think I am. I think I'm eccentric, but I don't think I'm crazy. I don't have problems. I'm not fighting with my own people around me or my wife or my kid. I had problems throughout life and got over them. I had up, down, divorce sucked. You know, times in the army sucked when I had to like swallow my own ego. But you see where I live, you know, it's like I'm blessed, and I'm stupid, and I'm still blessed,
dude.
You know.
So like the thing like with Bowblax is that like it's not just him. It's kind of like weird. He would like just talk about his sister too. It was just kind of like on. The guy is so fucked up. He like generally
amazing commentary in this. This is just.
Chat, you guys,
Now he's saying pirate software. He just spent like 2 minutes talking about Bobby, and then Ms. Kiff, Tommy in it.
It's just a bit where if he goes on the scale and weighs himself.
Dick veto.
I totally did speak out. I had like I was drunk and I had a meltdown. Think it's a quarter life crisis?
It's called being retarded. Yeah, that's what it is.
It's fucking awesome.
I'm retarded now. I'm gonna be 30 soon, and I like. Here's my credit.
I got drunk. I had a freak out when I turned 30, but I didn't have a freak out when I turned 40. Does that make any sense?
It doesn't. No, it's like acceptance, right?
Well, you know what? No, I totally did speak out. I was drunk and I had a meltdown. I'm not. I rarely admit to these things. Like when I did, I was drunk and I had a meltdown.
You were addressed?
No. I had a
crisis or quarter life.
Tommy C had a drunk meltdown when he turned 30.
Well, no, I just think he's fucking mentally ill.
No,
he's probably also
trans. Get that away, dude.
Well, he's going through like a weird midlife crisis or quarter life crisis all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I have this.
Is there such thing as a quarter life crisis?
It's called being retarded.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
It's fucking awesome.
I'm retarded now. I'm gonna be 30 soon, and I like. Here's my credit.
Wait, was his whole chat mods? Bro, his whole chat was mods.
I had a
What's
freak
going
out
on
when I
there?
turned 30, but I didn't have a freak out when I turned 40. Does that make any sense?
It doesn't.
No, it's like acceptance, right?
Well, you know what? No, I totally did freak out. I was drunk and I had a meltdown. I'm not. I rarely admit to these things. Like when I did, I was drunk and I had a meltdown.
You were addressed?
No.
I wouldn't call it a midlife crisis, but I have a
Make
crisis.
sure to tuck in Sonic. That's what I like. Buffalo Bill, but trans like tuck in Sonic. Give Sonic a kiss. Like he's got like a Sonic plushie. He's like, give Sonic a kiss now. He's like,
puts the lotion on the hedgehog, or it gets the hose again.
He puts the lotion in the basket. Give Sonic a kiss now.
Here, wait. Put the Sonic in the lips.
All right, I had enough of you. Thanks for calling.
Kill yourself.
Seth, Magnus Carlsen's girlfriend is fine, or now wife. You're on the air, Seth.
You could use more mods, maybe. That's actually a good point. I could use more mods. Okay, we're making new mods. That is true. Who's getting mod? Freddie Woods, you're getting mod. Freddie Woods is a top Quigger general. Top Quigger lieutenant. Okay, that's the first one. Rita, Does Rita need mod? I feel like Rita's not active in chat that much. It's just for people to clean up shit when it goes too far. Quella? Quella's probably a good pick. Where's Quella gone? Okay, look, I worry about modding Rita. Guys, don't use mod just to fuck around with people, okay? Is it... do I need another one? None of your names are jumping out at me right now. I've got apprehensions about a lot of you. Yo, I'm gonna give it to Hellbent. Wait, fuck, I just banned her. Didn't mean to do that. Unhide user. Just the rage in chat. The seething in chat. And then we'll give it to... fuck it, we'll make one more too. We'll make either Ryzek or Kilo. I feel like Ryzek's around more. Where's Ryzek gone? Ryzek, type in chat so I can find your name. There we go. Thank you for the $2, Spencer. Thank you. Okay.
And of course,
You're muted.
I want to
so
go to bed.
Sorry about that, mate.
Yeah.
You.
Got it.
Fuck it, Louis getting it too.
Can I get my Bowblax?
I trust Louis too. Louis getting it.
Okay.
You are now sexually attracted to Bowblax, we know.
Yes, actually.
Now, hopefully, I won't have to look at chat and moderate it myself. I won't have to pick through messages and try not to show them on screen when I'm trying not to click them properly. Okay, hopefully.
I think he was kind of sexy in that dress.
Well, you should have fucking came on to him or been his girlfriend or something. Maybe he wouldn't have freaked out like this if he had a little pussy once in a while.
Well, I mean, it was too late. I wasn't attracted to him before he had the meltdown.
Oh well, next time.
You know how you remember how the other meltdown he had, like about his gender and everything. He was asking like Nick for money.
Yeah.
What for money?
When you transition, you want money.
Money. The take that makes me feel bad is I feel like the whole OnlyFans thing was just like a shout to get money because he was broke.
Yeah, I wonder.
No,
I'm sure that...
Steph, he literally admitted on stream the reason why he spurged out in Nick's DMs is because nobody asked this, by the way. He just presented it.
Yeah.
Is that his parents said that they were disappointed in him and weren't
I believe.
proud,
Do you believe that?
proud of what he's doing.
That sounds
like that to me.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with?
I'm sure my parents aren't proud of me, but I could give less than a fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
He's retarded, Tommy. It's all he has.
Yeah, so am I. Look at me.
My parents said I'm a piece of shit. Now here's my tiny dick.
I think he was just really broke, and he was like, "This is the only way I can sell myself because I'm not hot. I'm just a freak."
Yeah, you can't even buy a trimmer.
You know the worst part of it is, though, like, I don't think he thought he could win her gaming. Didn't Bowblax have a girlfriend, but then they broke up and she swore off men because I don't know.
That was the priest, right, or something. Like she was a bishop.
Yeah, she became like a.
Yeah, she became a priest.
I also Nick told me before the thing is like his parents were afraid to let him have a pet because they afraid he might do something to it or not feed it. So I don't know what the fuck with it.
I remember that girl, right? There was always a rumor that Bowblax sent the girl his dick, and so there was always this thing where it's like, "Oh, Bowblax's dick is probably floating around somewhere."
I don't know.
Well, we got it.
I'm familiar with that. Well, we got it now. Yeah.
We got it now.
Comes around, goes around.
I was thinking the other day. Oh, go ahead, Verse.
I was just gonna say you got the dick root you were dreaming for. So.
I was just thinking the other day that
it was so funny talking to everybody the day it happened and not having internet, and I'm like, good. Like, look, Verse is like, have you seen it? I'm like, can I lie?
Like,
you know?
Imagine you were watching commentary in like 2019, 2020, and then you just stop at that time.
Oh, and came back
and
now?
You just come back.
And you know, like, yeah, can you imagine?
There was some of those. There were some of those. I saw those.
Wow, this is fucking horrendous.
Oh.
No?
Did both reps. I'm still against circumcision.
Circumcision discussion about Formosus.
You finished Circle of Blood yet? No, I haven't, but I'm getting right back to it. Love it, Panic Funk. I'm loving everything I see. It's gonna take a long time. I got every fucking comic. I stole them all.
I bought a couple comics too.
Garen Grade 5. Yeah, I've actually had these downloaded for a while. I just finally put them in my iPad because I actually paid for a comic reader that was really awesome because it reads the cells one at a time. I don't like flipping the page. I like going.
Guys, people are making very strong. I don't like the firm statements about the size of Bobby's hog. I think we need to. I know Mrao reported sub 5, but you really need to account for perspective. We don't have a tape measure. We have no object for reference, for size reference. There's no Coke can in the image. You cannot necessarily tell. It could be over 5. It could be over 5. His fingers are like kind of there, but it's difficult to tell because like if he has big hands, if he's got big retard hands, and you don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's all about perspective. It could make it look like a 4-3, but it could be a 5-3. It's like totally possible. What do you mean? What are you on about? This is obviously true. Why do you think people do like Coke can for scale? Why do you think people do Coke can for scale? It is not immediately obvious just from a top-down picture of someone's cock, the exact size of the cock. That is not easy to determine. You cannot just eye it very easily. This is just objectively true.
One cell to another, so I don't get surprised. So I don't spoil anything. I heard that Andrew Tate's running for mayor somewhere in Britain. Is he?
You're like obsessed with this guy's penis. What do you, dude? I'm not obsessed with the penis. I'm just engaging in the discussion. I'm engaging in a good faith way in the discussion. People are saying he's got a tiny cock, and it's fucked up because autistic people are supposed to have big cocks because they get buffed by being retarded. I'm just engaging in good faith in the discussion.
Yeah,
Prime Minister.
Why is it? Yeah. He's going to be the greatest grooming gang of all time. Didn't Bowblax have a girlfriend? But then after broke out, yes, we were at that one Winter Gaming, and thanks so much. And then I also have to check the other thing because that's what I do.
Gotcha.
Where's the other one? I'm just so out of sorts here. You know what I mean? I probably don't care either.
No, just search.
No, I'm just gonna go to bed after this.
Good for fucking you.
That's not Patreon, Tommy.
Oh, shut up.
Yes, I'm being raped with bots. Yes.
Hi, Zakai. I've always been against circumcision.
Okay, talk about it every 5 seconds, okay?
Naked mole wrap between his legs. Yeah, gross. I'm still against circumcision. I just think you should wash your dick. How about that?
Yeah, did you
Desolate,
see,
loving
did you see the other
Tommy.
thing that...
Desolate with 50 blocks. I'll put that back up there. Thanks so much. I do appreciate it. You rock, Desolate. I played a lot of WoW, but I've never played with a pirate.
I haven't seen any of the images, but between you and Moreau's coverage, I didn't need to be mentally scarred by the image created in my mind's eye. The phimosis discussion is particularly painful.
The phimosis discussion is very important, okay? Very important part of this. Thank you for the 10 Australian.
He's a
Do you have a clip of that?
New one to me. Like Desolate again. You're up on the board. Thanks. That's quick. Bowblax always felt like somebody could never accept. He'd never be a personality like you or Nick. He didn't realize how good he had it. Maybe driven by the parents' disappointment. That's my guess. No, I wish I was a personality like Nick. I'd be making a lot more money in a pinball machine. You know, how about that?
Oh yeah, dude. He had 4K people in that.
Yeah, I
fucking
know. He
Bowblax
killed
stream.
it. He got a bunch of congratulations
Like,
to talk to him today. Like fucking way to go, bro.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm going to pay my rent. Oh wait a minute, I don't have it anymore. Oh Jesus. The most depressing thing for me was watching Augie have to go through the. I'm sure that's not something he ever wanted to do. You know, whatever. Mavsy, Oatbag, Rex, and Abby Blackburn, B, Billion Bones, Blue Jacket, Cody Grill, Final Flash, Little Manly, That's Quick, Panic Punk.
Okay, well, that was at the end of the show. Gay-ass show. Gay-ass show. Twitter versus Manshi. Uploaded by Cope and Seed 1 minute ago. Okay? The new Twitter versus. I'll link this as I'm sniping it. Let's see.
Sonic Josh asks, what Twitter versus do you want to see made first? Elon versus Asmongold, or Switch 2 reveal reactions? I don't know about you, Josh, but I think there's a topic missing from that list of yours. So,
the voiceover is.
Josh asks, what Twitter versus do you want to see made first?
The enunciation's
Elon versus
not hitting
Asmongold,
right.
Or Switch 2 reveal reactions? I don't know about you, Josh, but I think there's a topic missing.
Yeah, trying a little bit too hard. Overdoing it a bit.
So, in 2024, Bowblax decided to sacrifice himself to the commentary curse. This topic was covered at length by this channel in several Twitter vs Bowblax videos. After which, I finally found some decent medication and was able to retire from the bit. However, recent events being what they are and the fact that Josh is a massive coward, I decided to step out of retirement, as there is clearly no better way to cover this drama than Twitter versus. And let's be honest, looking at
dude, the cadence is making it almost impossible to listen to. I don't know why Becky's done this. Why have you done this? I need autistic monotone droning like Bowblax. I can't focus if you're putting weird enunciation on half of the sentence.
Channel, I don't think he'll mind me borrowing his format one more time. At Throwaway274555 says, unfortunately, I've just found out that Bowblax is much more of a degenerate than we could have ever imagined. X.com/Manshi, OnlyFans.com/Manshi, Fansly.com/Manshi/posts. We'll update with more. At IrrationalChad, at Kuihman, at ExiledAiden, at Liquid Morale, at AugieRFC, at RealXate. The images discovered by Throwaway sent shockwaves hurtling through the commentary community. Have you seen the leaks? Connor's just like, bro, have you seen it? Yes, yeah, Connor, I'm aware. I can't show them what. Connor, what am I meant to do with this? Connor, did you know? Connor, did you know? If you knew, you need Fucking phone me and tell me. I had no idea I got atted by the throwaway account. Manchi says, do I look cute? No. No. This is horrifying. The account itself, named Mr. Miss Manchi, describes itself as...
Like, how are you going to say your privacy was violated? You can't say your privacy was violated when you posted this publicly. We can see your face. We can see your face.
The account itself, named Mr. Miss Manchi, describes itself as... I'm the ultimate she-male. Why settle for being hot as a girl or a guy when you can do both? Down to do anything or anyone. Throwaway says he leaked his Gmail on stream. Searching up gives everything. Here are some Reddit posts I archived but didn't post yesterday for u/Manchi. He also complimented trans people's Glocks, but I didn't save that. Mr. Miss Manchi says, I love these Reddit guys. They let me look hot. Manchi says, my first ever not safe for work post. Manchi goes on to say, look at
guys, that's actually total tangent, huge tangent. These Reddit things, you know what they remind me of? And I did just like I had an autistic fit as I was falling asleep last night. I had an autistic fit. I'm laying there in bed, and I remember I'm like jolted with a flash through my brain. And I had to just start reading about them. I'm watching videos about them. UB Funkies.
Do you recognize
Yeah,
this
Phobia
guy?
had it.
I'm willing to
The
bet
$10
you do,
figures.
because otherwise, I don't know why you'd be on this video. But so how did UB Funkies come to be? Look, this guy's a snowflake. This guy's a speedometer without eyes. Who comes up with this? UB Funkies was created by the company Radica Games, and they were playing with all kinds of ideas for USB-based toys that could link up to a game on a computer in some way. Originally coming up with the idea of different USB sticks that you would swap out to access different parts of a world or play different games. But they were lacking one crucial element still. Guys. Everybody loves little guys. Look at my little friend.
Well, dude, this was crazy. I just, you know, I think you can get this. You can still get the client, and you can like use mods to like spoof any of the funkies as well. I was like halfway to thinking about downloading it. Dude, this shit was epic. They had the Speed Racer world.
They let me look hot.
Yeah, the OG Toys to Life game.
Says, my first ever not safe for work post. Manchi goes on to say,
I never replayed
look at what's
Skylanders.
hiding under my skirt. And then providing a link to their OnlyFans. Alex says, I am not joking when I say this is worse than 9/11 and the Holocaust. Stacy says, so this is what he was doing instead of making Twitterverses. Don't scroll down in the quoted thread. Cult of Moo says, bleach! I need bleach! Just put it in my eyes! A sentiment which, speaking personally, I fully understand. Nicholas Diorio says, get off Twitter, delete the app, you're going to see things that no human being should be shown. Chud Logic is going to have the most sinister smile tomorrow. Augie says, red alert, major avoid Twitter tonight before it's too late. Nick goes on to say, last night, Augie called me in a screaming panic and nothing encapsulates my face quite like Hank in this video. I was not prepared to see pubes and shit. I was not warned. Moshi says, I've seen the recent Bowblax news and now think it's pretty obvious that when he asked Nicholas Diorio for rent money, that it was a lie and he needed that cash to buy a new dress and wax his balls. Quote tweeting a super chat, do you ever think all of those late night chats on Discord with him that he was in a dress rubbing himself to your voice? Because he was. Moshi says, watching Bowblax speedrun insanity.
Has Jim actually quit yet, or is Jim still streaming? What is the situation? I could have sworn I saw like he made like a post about like him leaving his house recently. I was like, bro, you can still leave your house? What is going on?
This past month has been highly entertaining. Obviously, a series of streams would follow on this topic from Nicholas Diorio, AugieRFC, though at this point, I'll be honest, shit had kind of broken containment.
Is he doing a Bowblax stream on Saturday? Okay. I will watch that one. I haven't watched a Jim stream in a minute because he's been kind of washed. I understand. Again, I have to say this every time because Jim fans are just like so fucking sensitive. I understand why he's washed. I understand he's got cancer. I understand, you know, it sucks having cancer and all this stuff. However, he's pretty washed, and most of his streams are not very funny anymore. Most of his streams are not very funny anymore at all. Sadly. But I will watch a Bobby stream. I will watch a Bobby stream.
Forward his career.
Fuck.
At this point, I'll be honest, shit had kind of broken containment.
Somehow commentary got even gayer.
How?
He said to me, he's like, if you told me that commentary was somehow going to become even more the LGBT community, even gayer, I would say how?
The last show?
It happened. We have Bowblax's only
Okay. You know, I don't like Kino Casino all the time, but PPP kind of spit in there.
This is me.
Augie says, it's over. Showing an image of a super chat from Mr. Metica, I'm going to do a stream called The Grooming of Augie, the Lifetime movie of Bowblax. Leia Something says, any shitter from the community that is caught leaking pictures of Bowblax's dick is automatically getting a block. I disavow that. There is a difference between leaking a dress picture and straight up nudes of Bowblax. I don't support that. This stereotypically terrible take from Leia has already been widely lambasted.
Really? Hey, you dumb fuck. This isn't a leak. It was on, first of all, it was on OnlyFans, which is bad enough, right? Second of all, he was tweeting it publicly on his own Twitter. Yes. I guess the leak was like nobody knew Manchi was Bowblax, but he leaked that himself. Yeah, that's his responsibility to not show his email address, or better yet, not to show his cock on the internet in the first place. Yeah, if you don't want people talking about your cock.
Though she only seems interested in fighting in quote tweets with Assisted Sailor for some reason. At RealXate says, 111, never forget.
Has anyone ever used... Okay, I totally tangent. In no way relevant to the video whatsoever. Has anyone ever used liquid glass phone screen protectors? Are they any good, or do they fucking blow? They're fine. I've got a regular screen protector right now. I've got a regular one right now. But my phone thing came with it. They chip easy. Okay.
Kuihman would also post a fun edit of his conversation with Bowblax several months ago, in which his powers of pattern recognition were on full display as he predicted Josh appearing in a dress somewhere in the future. Keemstar says, Bowblax
give me my W. Give me my W.
Logic tweets, all he had to do was read the tweets. Aiden says, had I been the one to find the Bowblax accounts, I wouldn't have leaked it, because obviously the dude is insanely unwell. With that being said, it's out there and I have every right to talk about it / mock it. Criticism I get for having no compassion is retarded. Like, I was offered huge amounts of money to leak arguably worse photos of him in a dress, and never did, because it's so insanely bad.
I hate tweets like this. I love Aiden. Love Aiden. Hate tweets like this. I wouldn't have done this personally. I hate all the criticism I'm getting right now. Dude, the tweets like this, it's like Leroy behavior. Rod behavior. Yeah, like Leroy or Tiny. Yeah. I'm getting a lot of criticism for this right now. But you guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I hate tweets like this.
But now I'm compassionless for mocking public images of the Twitterverse's guy dressed in lingerie and talking about his girl balls. LOL. Copen Seed says, and they say nothing good comes from Discord. Bowblax says my privacy was violated by a livestream viewer who screenshotted a brief moment where my private email showed up for a login pop-up and used that information to find and spread images without my consent. It's been devastating, but there's not much I can do other than move on. Damaged Sector responds, what software caused your emails to show up for a login pop-up? I've never heard of that issue before. Bowblax responds, it was a Gmail login pop-up. The window defaulted to popping up on the wrong monitor. Samuel says, Bowblax posted this response and then quickly deleted it.
How is your privacy violated? It makes no fucking sense, man.
AO. Chesslock says, the Bowblax leaks with his name literally being Mr. Miss Manchi literally is so brazen you think it was legit a parody account of a non-binary person, not an actual non-binary person. Most obvious case of fetishizing I've ever seen. Detective Deckard says, I'm on some strong detective weed right now, but the Mr. Miss Manchi name and the icon is suspiciously similar to Mr. Girl, who happens to be someone Bowblax.
I hadn't thought of that. Now that is an interesting perspective. I had not considered that.
Excessively hates. Notable transphobe Chris the Narc says, well, Bowblax has to do Twitter versus Manchi now. The people have spoken. Chris the Narc then DMs me, begging me to make this video. Apparently he hasn't seen enough of Bowblax's dick. But let's be fair, people clearly can't get enough of this drama. TommyC says, hey Bowblax, want to do love phones tomorrow, 3 PM EST. At this point, the question I'd ask is, what does Bowblax actually have to lose, considering the entire internet has seen his OnlyFans? And this is clearly something Bowblax wants and was into. I'm honestly surprised that I'm the one making this rather than him. As Bowblax is trying to monetize his own penis, I imagine financially.
Yeah, honestly, if you've had your cock online, at that point, like, what are you hiding from the internet? You know? At that point, make your whole life content. Just do crazy shit and make your whole life content and just hope it works out. Yeah, go Fousey mode. You need, like, just start IRL streaming. Literally never turn the camera off. Just always make content. Do everything on stream. Just, like, why not? Because that is, like, as bad as it gets. Having the picture of you, your dick, and you in a dress on fucking Twitter, that's as bad as it gets. Just show every, like, Bowblax Tinder streams, and then he streams the dates. Imagine. Why the fuck not? What else have you got to lose? People see you being awkward around women on stream? Or you sharing, you know, intimate details of your life with women and getting turned down? That's not as bad as people seeing your cock and you in a dress. Nothing's as bad as that.
Actually, things aren't going so well. So once again, the only people profiting of your misery are the people you have now blocked on Twitter. Speaking of people who are pretty block happy, Tipster says, Keffels was wrong. His name isn't Bowblax because he blows out backs. His name is Bowblax because he wants his back blown out.
What happened to the fucking high road? What happened to the fucking high road from this guy? What happened to the... It's disgusting. The Bowblax shit has gone too far. The Bowblax dog pile has gone too far. I will not be participating. And then he's like, oh, actually, Bowblax likes taking it in the ass. Bowblax likes getting his back blown out by big black dudes because he's gay. He's already gay because he posts that OnlyFans stuff, you know, because he's gay. All right, Tipster. Okay, Tipster.
Out. So anyway guys, that's the current state of the drama and already way more effort than I should have put into this video. But what's your opinion on Bowblax's penis? Why don't you tell me down in the comments section below? And I'd like to thank all our channel members and subscribers and supporters, particularly our molding members, Hey It's Lissy, Tony Locks Larson, Ellington Moose, and Star Sprinter. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video.
Wow. Wow. I'll link the video again. Guys, make sure you support Becky. Okay, make sure you support Becky. As much as we hate his voiceover in that video, we support Becky.